there's been some talk about a secondary booster shot that may be needed within like the end of the year or something like that, the end of this year, 2022. And I was thinking this right here because now that, okay, cases of the beer bug supposedly may have went down, but at the same time, who knows how this thing is going to end? Because I'm pretty sure, a lot of people who who have sense in their brains, pretty sure and happen to be extremely aware that the beer bug, the China virus, the CCP virus is unfortunately here to stay. I mean, yeah, and they're talking about subvariants of Omicron, um, but I have no idea, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us have no idea how it's going to be played out. Who knows? This subvariant of Omicron might be even less effective. I mean, less dangerous, albeit more, it more faster spreading than the main variant of Omicron. Now, I don't know for sure, but please take that portion of what I just said with a major grain of salt, please. You know, but I'm just out here saying this. Everybody's talking about. I mean, of course, everybody's talking about that. We need to get vaccinated this and we need to get vaccinated that. Wear these stupid ass face diapers, which, by the way, these obviously don't really work worth a damn. Because, I mean, whether it be the face diapers or getting fully vaxxed, who know? Obviously, you can still catch the virus. It just so happens that since 2020, for the past 2 years, the media and the left have made this particular health crisis political to high hell. And many of us who have seen the science, who have seen this, are being fed up. Why do I say this? Because I just think that with supposedly additional, with an additional supposed vaccination and whatnot, getting a secondary booster, because evidently, supposedly, the first booster was supposedly going to wear out over time, which we all kind of know. And we all know vaccines are complete BS, in my opinion. And then you got every single corporation A lot of these companies, they want to tell people to get vaccinated unless if you don't want to work. All the more reason why I was talking in this last video about the Canadian truckers, are fed up with the vax mandates. Because the truth of the matter is, if people want to get vaccinated, that's a personal choice, not not for not for politics to get involved. I mean, truth of the matter is, politics should have never gotten involved in healthcare to begin with. But yes, they're all of a sudden talking about, but yes, the a secondary booster supposedly might be needed, according to supposed quote unquote medical experts. And, don't be surprised if the line CDC and the line World Health Organization is going to push this, because we've been lied for the past 2 years, since March 2020. We've been constantly lied to about it. And then all of a sudden, when you got these, now all of a sudden, in a lot of states, mask mandates are being lifted. But at the same time, all while cases of the beer bug is starting to rise back up. But I digress. I will also say this. I do feel, even while this here pandemic has been going on, if people want to wear a mask, let it be their personal choice. Don't let government get involved in people's everyday lives, because you want to know why? These things, truthfully, do not help. They do not help, because you can still get airborne pathogens. Airborne pathogens or airborne particles or airborne molecules that may contain the particular virus. And these particular masks, or they're KN90, like this one, this is a KN95 mask. It's not going to stop it. I'm just saying. Because, and obviously the regular face diapers, that shit wasn't going to stop either. Because in April 2020, I've caught COVID. Now according to the drive-by media, I'm supposed to have been dead and all that kind of stuff. But especially since I happen to be a high-risk individual. I'm not going to tell you what the pre-existing conditions I have on this channel, but go figure. But I'm just going to flat out and say this. I think, I kind of predicted this right here, that time after time after time, they're going to make this regular, continually making a beer bug vaccine mandatory, so we can stay up to date for it. I'm just saying, I quite predicted this. I quite knew this was going to happen. I mean, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure a lot of us knew that they was going to make this whole vaccination rigmarole take place. Yeah, people already got the first vaccination, then they got a secondary one 3 weeks after they got the first one, and now 6 months later they're getting a third one, and now all of a sudden here goes they're talking about getting a fourth one a year after getting the booster. So I'm just saying, next thing you know, they're going to talk about getting vaccinated for this particular virus every single year. I mean, it's just like they're talking. It's just like they're going to talk to us about getting vaccinated. I mean, getting a flu shot every single year. Now, but like I said before, if people want to get vaccinated, let it be their personal choice. All right. Don't force it upon anybody. It's a personal choice. Vaccination is getting vaccinated is a personal choice. That's all I gotta say right on this video. I am Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. You guys have a wonderful day.